Hey everyone, Nami or Joker here, and today is something a little bit different. Today, as you can see, is a Persona 5 Strikers video. What I'm going to be showcasing in this video is how I did this. 99 in all, if not almost, stats. Some of them I wasn't able to get it, but you can pretty much get 99 in all stats with this loop that I'm about to show. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, just to preface, this loop is going to require you to have a decent amount of money built up. It takes around, I'd like to say, 200 to 300,000 yen per loop. To start off this loop, the two personas that you're going to want to need are going to be Pixie and Jack-O-Lantern. I'll go ahead and show you right now. Here's Pixie, and here's Jack-O-Lantern. Now, looking at my Jack-O-Lantern, it has 99 in most of its stats, and it's high level. Don't pay attention to that, that's just because that's how I had him registered. What you're going to want to pay attention to, is going to be the steps of the loop. Don't pay attention to the stats that I get here, because I've already done this loop before. Do not pay attention to what I get. Pay attention to the steps themselves. You're going to be making a bicorn with these two.
Choose which.
The skills that you pass down do not matter at all.
Now, let us begin.
Now, another thing to preface about this loop is that it's very long and convoluted. There's like 7 steps, so I recommend saving often in order to minimize the risk of fusion accidents. We're going to be using that bicorn and fusing it with another Pixie. Now, I forgot to do this in the first step, so what you're going to want to do with that Pixie, and this I like to do it on Pixie only,
this is the power of your
put 90 in, put at least 20 in every stat point of Pixie.
This is what the power of your mask.
And the persona points that you could go higher than 20. The persona points that you use here, they don't really matter, because eventually, as you're fusing and doing the loop, you're going to be generating a bunch of persona points. As you can see right there, I have like 55 million.
The power of your mask has strengthened
And eventually you're going to be you're going to be generating more persona points than you're actually spending. So you could do this for multiple of the personas, but I recommend just doing it on Pixie.
Performing a fusion.
And we're going to be making Silky with these two. Like I said, don't pay attention to the stats that I get here. Only pay attention to the loop itself. Pay attention to the steps.
Be born anew.
There we go, we made our Silky. And next you're going to want to pull out an Arsene.
You wish to
so I'm going to go ahead and pull that out right now.
It's okay.
Next you're going to want to pull out an Arsene. As you see, my Arsene here is level 99 with high stats. Don't pay attention to that. It's just because I use this build on occasion, and this is how I have him registered. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to fuse that Silky with that Arsene and make a Succubus. And the skills you pass along don't matter.
Be born anew.
Like I said before, don't pay attention to the stats that I gain, just pay attention to the steps. Next you're going to want to pull out an Andres.
You wish
so let me
to
go ahead and do that right now. Alright, I pulled out that Andres. I'll go ahead and show you.
Fusion.
Here's the Andres. And you're going to be fusing that Andres with the Succubus in order to make a Huapo.
From the power it has.
Skills you pass don't matter.
Now, let us begin.
There's your Huapo. And next, you're going to want to pull out a Slime. So let me go ahead and do that right now. Alright, and I've pulled out that Slime. Next, you're gonna be making. Here's that Slime. Here's the Huapo we just made. And you're gonna make a Lamia with both of them. Skills you
From the
pass don't
power
matter.
Be born anew.
There we go. And next we're going to want to pull out a High Pixie. I'm going to do that right now. Alright, and with that High
Awaken
Pixie, we're
your
going to be
new
fusing
self.
it with the Lamia in order to make a Jack Frost. Here's that Lamia. Here's that High Pixie. We're going to be
Choose
making
with-
Jack Frost. The skills you pass don't matter.
From the power. Now, let us begin.
And there's our Jack Frost. And next you're going to want to pull out a Pixie. There we go, I've pulled out that Pixie. And like you
wish
did
to
with the Pixie
strengthen it.
before, you're going to want to put
How
20
much
in
power
all
will you
stats.
add? This is
You could go higher than 20,
the
but
power
I
of
just
your
like to keep it at
mask
20
has
because
strengthened
that's
this persona. How much
a
power will you
nice
add?
ratio of persona persona
This is
points
what you-
spent to
The
accumulated
power
power
of your
gain.
mask has strengthened this persona. How much power will you add?
But you could go
This
higher
is what-
if you have the spare points.
The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. How much? This is what you. This is what. The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. This is what. The power of your mask has strengthened this persona.
Alright, and
performing
you're
a
going to want to be
fusion.
fusing that Pixie with with our Jack Frost from earlier. And you're going to be making a
Choose which-
Jack-o'-lantern.
From the power. Now, let us begin.
And that's pretty much the loop right there.
You wish to browse the. Please take. Is
Now
this
I'm
okay?
gonna go ahead and finish this until I'm gonna
may
go
take it
ahead
with
and
you.
finish this loop until I get 99 in all stats, and I'll go and show you
You
once I
wish
have
to
that done.
strengthen it.
Alright, and there we go. As you see here, we have our persona with maxed stats. Basically, what you want to do with this persona in order to keep those max stats is you're going to want to keep this persona and fuse it into whatever you want. In order to get max stats, say if you wanted to, I don't know, fuse it with, for example, Andres and make a Wapo, you have a Wapo with 99 in all stats. Take that, fuse it with something else, take that, fuse it with something else, and then you can just get 99, and you have a bunch of persona with 99 in all of their stat points. It's fairly simple. I'll go ahead and put on screen right now every single step just to show you guys. And yeah, that's basically it. With all that being said, I will see you all in the next video.